Hi students, good morning. So my name is Fanindra and I am lecturer in physics working in Vigyan institutions. So let us continue our topic regarding the chapter oscillations. So until now we have discussed regarding what is meant by oscillatory motion, periodic motion, simple harmonic motion and the characteristics of simple harmonic motion, and also the force law of SH, simple harmonic motion. So in this session of video, let us continue our discussion regarding the simple harmonic motion, energy oscillated. So energy corresponding to the simple harmonic motion, potential energy of simple harmonic motion, kinetic energy of simple harmonic motion, and also total energy of the simple harmonic motion. Then we will continue or we will learn about what is simple pendulum and the time period of the simple pendulum and some of the application regarding the simple pendulum. So these are the topics to be covered in this session of the video. Okay. So first one is potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator. So potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator. Before going to know the potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator, we know that the force law, from the force law of simple harmonic motion, force law gives that F is equal to minus K into X, where K is equal to M into omega square, which is called as force constant. So to derive the potential energy, so potential energy U is equal to integral of dW, which is equal to integral of minus F into dx. So potential energy U is equal to integral of minus F is nothing but kx into dx. So U is equal to, where K can be written as M omega square x into dx. So as M omega square is constant, so U is equal to M omega square into integral of x dx is nothing but x square by 2. Right. So for which U is equal to, potential energy U is equal to half M omega square x square is the expression for potential energy in terms of displacement x. We know that the equation for the displacement x can be written as x is equal to A sin omega t. A sin omega t. So by substituting in it, the expression for potential energy U is equal to half M omega square A square sin square omega t is the expression for potential energy. The expression for potential energy can be written as U is equal to half M omega square A square sin square omega t. In terms of phase, we can write in this equation. In terms of displacement, we can write the potential energy expression as half M omega square x square. Or the sin square omega t, which can also be written as U is equal to 1 by 2 M omega square A square 1 minus cos 2 omega t by 2, from which U is equal to 1 by 4 M omega square A square into 1 minus cos 2 omega t is also the expression for potential energy. Now let us see when will the potential energy minimum and when it will be the maximum. So from this expression, U is equal to half M omega square x square. At mean position, displacement x is equal to 0. Why displacement is 0? So the displacement is always calculated from its mean position. So displacement x is equal to 0. Substituting the value of x in this expression, we can write it as minimum value u minimum is equal to 0. Minimum value of potential energy is 0. Similarly, at extreme position, displacement is equal to the amplitude A. So we can write it as maximum is equal to half m omega square a square. At extreme position, potential energy will be maximum and is equal to half m omega square a square. And at mean position, potential energy will be minimum, which is equal to 0. Right? So, if potential energy is not 0 at its mean position, then the expression will be in this manner. So, if the potential energy is not equal to 0, so if at mean position, potential energy U minimum is equal to U naught, then the expression will be U is equal to U naught plus half m omega square x square is the potential energy. If the mean position potential energy is not equal to 0 but is equal to U naught, then the expression will be looks like this: U is equal to U naught half m omega square x square. So this is the expression for the potential energy in different terms. If we want to write the expression in terms of displacement, which is equal to half m omega square x square, in terms of phase or in terms of time, then half m omega square a square sin square omega t, or 1 by 4 m omega square a square into 1 minus cos 2 omega t. Then at mean position, the potential energy is minimum, so it is equal to 0. At extreme position, the potential energy maximum and is equal to half m omega square a square. Okay, so now let us draw the graph of potential energy and the displacement. If we want to draw the graph regarding the potential energy and the displacement, now let us draw here. So in terms of x, it is a displacement, and in the y coordinate we will take it as u, which is potential energy. So the value of the potential energy graph, as potential energy is directly proportional to x square, it is in terms of a parabola in this manner. So at x is equal to 0, it is minimum, that is u is equal to 0. At both extreme positions, it is maximum. It is plus a and minus a. Both are the extreme positions, which is maximum, which is equal to half m omega square. Right. Similarly, if the minimum potential energy is not equal to 0, then the graph will be looks like this. In x coordinate it is the displacement x, and in y coordinate it is the potential energy u, and the graph will be in this manner, which is equal to u minimum at x is equal to 0, and this is one of the extreme position plus a, and this is another extreme position minus a. Okay, so in this manner we can draw the graphs regarding the potential energy. So this is the potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator and the graphs regarding the simple harmonic oscillator potential energy. So next move on to the kinetic energy of the simple harmonic oscillator. We know that the expression for the kinetic energy is kinetic energy Ke is equal to half m v square, where v is the velocity of the particle that is performing simple harmonic motion. If the displacement of the particle performing simple harmonic motion is x which is given as A sin omega t. Then the expression for the velocity of the particle performing simple harmonic motion is A omega cos omega t. A omega cos omega t is the velocity of the particle performing simple harmonic motion. Now substitute this expression of velocity in kinetic energy. So it is given as kinetic energy Ke is equal to half m in terms of V, A omega cos omega t. Therefore A square omega square cos omega t. Right. So this is the expression for kinetic energy in terms of phase of the equation of cos square omega t. In terms of phase. Similarly, we can write it in terms of displacement also. So if the displacement, the equation for the velocity can also be given as V is equal to omega into root over A square minus x square. If you substitute this in the above equation, then we can write it as kinetic energy Ke is equal to half m in terms of V square it 1 omega square into A square minus x square is the expression for kinetic energy in terms of displacement. Or the above equation, this expression can also be written as kinetic energy Ke is equal to half m A square omega square into cos square omega t can be written as 1 plus cos 2 omega t by 2, which can be written as kinetic energy Ke is equal to 1 by 4 m omega square A square into 1 plus cos 2 omega t is the another expression for the kinetic energy. All these three are the expression, same expression for the kinetic energy. This is in terms of displacement and it is in the terms of phase of the equation or the phase of the particle performing simple harmonic motion. So let us see what happens to the kinetic energy at mean position and extreme position. So at mean position, we know that at mean position x is equal to 0, right? So substituting x is equal to 0 in this equation, we can get kinetic energy Ke is equal to half m omega square into A square minus in terms of x it is 0, so 0 square, where kinetic energy Ke can be written as half m omega square A square, which is the maximum value. So kinetic energy will be maximum at its mean position. As velocity is maximum at its mean position, so kinetic energy is also maximum. Similarly, at extreme position, the displacement x is equal to A, maximum amplitude A. So substituting in this equation, kinetic energy Ke is equal to half m omega square into A square minus, in terms of x we need to substitute A square. A square minus A square is 0, so kinetic energy will be equal to 0, which is the minimum value. We know that at extreme position, velocity is 0. Therefore, kinetic energy is also 0. So, this is the values of kinetic energy at its mean position and at its extreme position. Okay. Now, let us draw the graph regarding the kinetic energy and displacement. So, the graph for kinetic energy displacement curve is, so this x-axis gives the displacement x and the y-axis gives the kinetic energy. Then the graph will be at its mean position, that is x is equal to 0, it is the maximum value. So, and is inverse parabola simply. So, which can be drawn like this. So it is maximum kinetic energy. Maximum kinetic energy. At x is equal to 0, this is plus A and this is minus A. At extreme positions, the kinetic energy is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the expression for kinetic energy of a particle performing simple harmonic motion. Okay, students, now let us calculate the total energy of the simple harmonic oscillator. So the expression for the potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator is given by potential energy P is equal to half m omega square x square. In terms of displacement, potential energy is equal to half m omega square x square, and the expression for kinetic energy K is equal to half m omega square into a square minus x square, right? So the total energy of the simple harmonic oscillator is nothing but potential energy plus kinetic energy. So total energy is equal to, so potential energy half m omega square x square plus kinetic energy half m omega square into a square minus x square. So which is equal to half m omega square x square plus half m omega square a square minus half m omega square x square. So here these two terms get cancelled each other as they are equal and opposite. So the expression for total energy is equal to half m omega square a square. So this is the expression for total energy. Here you can see that the total energy depends upon the mass of the particle, angular frequency of the particle, and the maximum amplitude of the particle. So as they all remains constant, the total energy of the particle performing simple harmonic motion remains constant. So the expression for total energy is half m omega square a square. Okay, so if you want, here as the potential energy at a mean position x is equal to 0, potential energy is 0. If potential energy is not 0 and there is minimum potential energy, then the expression for total energy will be like this: minimum potential energy u naught plus half m omega square a square is the expression for total energy if the potential energy at mean position is not equal to 0. Okay, so in both the cases the total energy remains constant. So if you draw a graph regarding the graph obtaining all the values of potential energy and kinetic energy. So in x coordinate it gives the displacement, and in y coordinate let it be the potential energy, kinetic energy, or the total energy. So first draw the graph of potential energy. So for potential energy at mean position let it be the 0, and the graph will be in this manner. The expression, so this is the potential energy. Similarly, the expression for the kinetic energy will be so this is the graph regarding the kinetic energy, and the total energy will be this one. This is the total energy. This is the total energy, and it is the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is represented in this with this color, and this is the potential energy. Curve representing potential energy. So this is the graph in which all the three energies, potential energy, kinetic energy, and total energy is represented. So the total energy with respect to any displacement, the total energy remains constant, and this is the graph of total energy. So in some of the cases, students, the problems will be asked like this. what is the displacement at which the potential energy is equal to the kinetic energy? If the potential energy is equal to kinetic energy, potential energy is equal to kinetic energy, which means half m omega square x square is equal to half m omega square into a square minus x square. So which gets cancelled, which can be written as x square is equal to a square minus x square, or 2x square is equal to a square, x is equal to, or x square is equal to a square by 2, or x is equal to plus or minus a by root 2. So the total energy is equal to, which means potential energy is equal to the kinetic energy at this point, which is equal to, at a displacement, x is equal to a by root 2. So this, the value of displacement at which the potential energy is equal to kinetic energy is a by root 2. Okay.